Very good morning, everyone. Today topic is the purpose of database management system, which is a very fundamental concepts in a database management systems. Let us start with a simple idea. A database is nothing but an organized collections of related data. For example, in a college, students details like a name, a register number, phone number, marks, and parents number, attendance are also stored together in an organized way. To manage this data for efficiently, we use the database management systems, commonly called DBMS software. It is the software that help us to store, retrieve, update, and secure data very easily. Some popular examples include like MySQL, Oracle, and SQL Server. Now, you may have a question. Why do we need the database systems? In today's world, data is growing rapidly in every applications like banking, social media, and e-commerce, so on. Managing this large volume of data manually or using a traditional file systems becomes very difficult. So, we need to the data to be accurate, consistent, and secure. Also, yeah, multiple users should be able to access the data at the same time without any conflict. This is where DBMS software becomes an very essential. Before DBMS software, data was stored in a traditional file systems. But they had many problems. One major issues in a data redundancy, which means the same data is stored multiple times, leading to wastage of storage. Another problem is a lack of data consistency, where different files may have different values for the same data. Security was also very weak, and there was no proper control over who access the data. Handling multiple users at the same time was very difficult, and backup and recovery the process were complex. To overcome all these problems, the DBMS was introduced compared to the file systems. The DBMS provides a centralized system where data is stored in a structured manner. It reduces the redundancy, improves the consistency, and provides a strong security mechanisms. It is also a support multiple user access and the data simultaneously, which is called concurrency. Now let look at the important characteristics of a DBMS software. First, it is the self-describing. That means it contains the both data and metadata. It provides the data abstractions where users can view the data at the different level of without worrying about how it data stored internally. It supports multiple views, meaning that different users can see the different part of the same database. So another important feature in the database is independence, which allows changes in one level without affecting the others. The DBMS also ensures the efficient query for processing and following its properties, which guarantees reliable transactions. There are many advantages using in the DBMS. It supports the concurrency, allowing multiple users to work on the data at the same time. It ensures the data integrity using in the constraints like primary key and foreign key, etc. It provides a strong security through the authorization and authentications more. Persistence is another key advantages, meaning the data is stored the permanently even after the system shutdowns. Additionally, it reduces the redundancy and improves the consistency and allow the data for the retrieval. The DBMS is widely used in a real world applications. In banking system, it manages customer accounts and customer accounts and e-commerce and customer data and so on. In the healthcare, we store the patient's name, hospital bills and records, reports, and so on. It manages the students' informations, and also it is transportations of the systems, and social media platforms also really heavy on the database. So in the concluded of the DBMS software, we have plays a very important role in the modern applications. It overcome the limitations of the DBMS software. It is the foundation for advanced topic like a relational database, SQL, and we will learn more coming products. The assessment will be given. Thank you all.